Hello, hello. Welcome to the Susie B channel. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. And let's put some music on. What do we got here? All right, that's working pretty good. All right, let's go a little smaller. Beautiful brother, Shadow Soldier, how you doing? Hello, Bulgaria from Arizona. How you doing, Cockroach? Oh, you are the first. Hey, USA all day. Wasabi, good morning, young lady. What's happening, Wasabi? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm late. I'm up late because apparently the internet's working a little better at this hour. So cross your fingers and your toes. So I was just looking at coffee. We're gonna make some coffee pretty soon. I did a chocolate bomb. It was like those bath bombs, you throw them in the bathtub, and they just kind of like fizzle and sizzle, fizzle. They're all fizzy, and it's like usually colors, and that colors the water and moisturizes it with some salt. Well, this is a chocolate bomb. So this one was a pumpkin flavor with marshmallows and cocoa. So that was kind of nice. I had that yesterday with some coffee, and that wasn't too bad. I wish I would have had some like almond milk or something, because I think it would have been better in like warm milk. But I didn't have any, so I just decided to do it with coffee. So I was looking on the neighborhood app, and somebody captured the beautiful launch of the what was launched, a missile rocket. They captured like over 2 minutes of almost the whole thing. If you guys want to see that, I will put it up, and it's actually very good. The clarity is perfect. Uh, it's just kind of neat to see. Well, we've been getting some wet weather over here and lots of thunderous and a lot of moisture and rain here. It rained half the day yesterday, so I was kind of inside most of the day. And I didn't really get to do anything during the day. And then towards like 4 or 5-ish, it stopped, and then the whole day was gone. So I was kind of bummed. Hello, everybody in chat from Shadow Soldier. So I think I will share this. So we'll just pause it, start it over. Let's see if I can get it. Just a picture. Okay, let's see if I can get it bigger. We'll just pause it. So they got 4 minutes of this. So yeah, let's I think it was better. With just watching it. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, shoot. Okay, hang on a second. Let's start this baby all over again. So what I'm going to do is just zoom in here. Let's get it ready. And we will watch this. Okay, so I do have it zoomed in. I'm just going to press play, and we're going to move it over. So this is the rocket that was filmed. I guess this was this evening? I didn't even read it. But I believe that's out of Phoenix, the sighting. That's pretty darn huge. I bet that was a sight to see. So how's everybody doing? Welcome. Good morning. And I don't know if anybody has ever put outdoor lights on during the holidays and things. So I found these really cool gadgets that waterproof your outlets, right? So your connections. So I'm just gonna go bigger real quick here and show you guys. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, I can't. Okay, yeah. So you get some of these right here, and you put so you have your plug, right? You slide it on, and then you make the connection, and this little rubber piece will waterproof your connection. So I was looking up the cheapest way to waterproof a connection, and these are like 30 for $8. To buy a box, you're paying like $13 or more, and you have to actually it only like protects one connection, and this does the same darn thing. So it actually hugs it up tight and waterproofs the connections. So I found this to be. I'm going to actually try these tomorrow and install a lot of these, because around here there's a lot of connections, and it's been raining so much. So I'm going to see how functional they are. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the little. Let's see where we at. Okay, make sure we don't. So yeah, what are these called? They're called weatherproof gaskets. So if that interests anybody, that's what they're called. They're really nice rubber, real soft, and they waterproof your connection. So I guess I'm going to see how functional these are, and it prevents FCI from tripping. So that's what it says on the package. So if anybody's interested in that, go look up waterproof gasket, and you'll find some of those. I think it's a cheaper option than buying a bunch of boxes that the plugs go inside, and you connect those inside, and then it locks shut. But you have to buy a bunch of those, or they make these like a kind of like a cylindrical case. And you can buy like 8 of those, depending on how many connections you have. And I think those you could probably get 7 or 8 for, I don't know how much. I can't remember. I want to say under $30. These were like 30. These were 30 for like $8. So I'm going to try these. I should have done it tonight, but it's, I don't know. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Let's see. So look at this thing. Does anybody know what this is? Give me that stuff. You want it? you want that stuff? So yeah, this is I have to maybe when it's done, this is like a 4-minute video. So they were very mesmerized by this event here. I don't know if this was it. Elon Musk launching something again. I haven't been paying attention to the news or any of this stuff. So they're kind of just they're showing you the trail that it started. I remember seeing a trail like this way back when I was in high school, and we'd been partying all night. Friends of ours were moving out of a house. The house was totally empty. We were, partying like teenagers do, high schoolers do, and all the way to sunrise. And when we were outside, and we looked up in the sky, and we saw a trail like this. And apparently back then they'd launched something, and with the wind catching the smoke, it looked like a crazy twisted light emanation in the sky, just like this, but this was early during sunrise. And I guess it had already launched because we found the beginning and end of it, but we didn't see the rocket or whatever it was. So I didn't really know what it was way back then, but it looked exactly like that. So that's kind of interesting how that looks. That thing's expanding big time. What kind of stuff do you want, cockroach? You want these rubbers, these rubber gaskets? So yeah, that's kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool, kind of neat. I don't know. What's that little light behind it? What's that little thing behind it? Is that like a camera, a drone or something watching it? Kind of looks like it's stuck there, huh? The camera, the way she's um, capturing the. Pretty cool. That must have been a sight to see out in the valley for the residents. Telling you, not much interesting things go on there in the city other than the ghetto birds and the ambulance noises and the traffic. Yeah, the rubber gaskets. You want this? So it's a lot cooler over here. I am north. I am about an hour north of Phoenix, and let's see what's the temperature. 54 degrees. So it's nice and chilly out there. So what is that? What is the little lights? I'm imagining they may be like some kind of drone. It looks like there's possibly three drones, maybe watching the progress of this launch, possibly. It does. Looks like it's being monitored. Trying to keep it centered as best. It seems like it keeps behind the tree. I don't know what's going on with the video. Maybe I don't know. Did it go behind the tree already a couple times? See, now it looks like it's backing up. Isn't that weird? I don't know. It's a full 4 minutes, but it kind of looked like it got backed up, huh? That's weird. And there's the tail. That's what we saw back when I was in high school. Okay, so the video's just replaying. But that's how it started. It just looks like a huge shooting star. So yeah, that's I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Sharing that. So yeah, she was pretty steady with her hand. I know it's a woman because I can hear the camera person talking, and it was a woman's voice. But yeah, I'm gonna just see what's going on in here. There's only 2 comments on that, and it was posted 5 hours ago. So around what's it 1 o'clock right now. It's almost 2, so 2, 1, 12, 11, 10. So about 9 p.m. This happened Sunday at 9 p.m. So let's see. SpaceX launched at 7:04. Okay, so it is SpaceX. Huh. Yeah, so apparently that was SpaceX. So we'll see you later, cockroach. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. I'm just looking around to see what else there is. Oh gosh. So there's been some flooding going on here in Arizona. There was a horrible aftermath of the rain out in Globe, Arizona. And boy, I was watching a video last evening. Actually, it was earlier midday, and shoot, that water. I watched it wash away cars. Many vehicles were just like floating away like toys in the bathtub. Um, there was it kind of looked like the Texas flood. Honestly, it was really high and raging, and the water was just rapidly moving through the city. So I'm just kind of browsing through. Someone else caught a photograph of the SpaceX launch. Let's see. Let's see. Someone's suggestion in here to pay off a child's overdue school lunch. So that's like a nice sentiment to do for someone, kind of like paying it forward. That's nice. That would be nice if they had something online that you could actually contribute to and actually pay for, a school lunch for a student. That would be cool. I would actually like to see that. So yeah, that's the big thing tonight. Well, it was big yesterday, but yeah, last evening, that SpaceX launch, which is surprising because I'm barely seeing this now. So where I'm at, there's a lot of canopy. So if you look up, you have to really move around to get in between the trees to actually see the sky. And there are a lot of stars out here. It's fairly dark. It's pitch black. But the village has a lot of beautiful lights out at night. So you have to find kind of like a really dark spot to look up at the sky, which is not too far. There's plenty of places. So yeah, it looks like StreamYard's working fairly well. The internet is somewhat stable. I'm just browsing through the neighborhood app here, see if anything else is going on. The usual, hey, is this your pet? Let's see. So it seems that monsoon is running late this year, which is kind of interesting because it's running all the way through September. We're at the end of September already. Monsoon is still leaving its tracks here in Arizona. So some people are saying that may be the end of some of the monsoons. We'll see. We got rain half the day yesterday. Oh, there's a person that was driving that caught the launch. Yeah, that's pretty popular. Let's see. Oh, here's a swan and some little babies. Wow, that's 7 babies. That was 8. Oh my gosh, have you guys ever seen baby swans? Okay, let's look at some baby swans here. Let's see if we can. Let's look at some baby swans. Here we go. Look at this. My goodness, look at how fluffy and white they are. How do they stay so clean? Ah, so fluffy. Look at those little guys. Oh my gosh. What is there 8? There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this? Did I count 8? There's the 8th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh. Hold on. Where are they at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. That's so cute. Oh, just so cute. Okay, what else is there? Where was this at? Grand Canyon University. Okay. Let's see what else. So going back a day. What do you guys think about October almost here, right around the corner? Oh my goodness. So this was 6 hours ago this was posted. 2 teenage girls were chased by 3 tall males, white and black. Dressed in black, and one with white shorts, one with blue beanie. They had knives and one had a gun. Very likely they were trying to kidnap them near 43rd and Peoria to Arroyo Elementary School. Please keep your kiddos safe. The girls run towards our house. Cops are on it. Update. We found security footage. The girls identified these 3. It has been submitted to the police. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Yep. Phoenix is definitely a place I would not want to have a family. Okay, so not too far from where we live, it's called a Metro Center, and they actually tore down the mall. They started demolishing it recently, and they're gonna rename it to the Metropolitan. So it looks like gosh, they're gonna put some. It's supposed to be this fancy place. I don't know if they're going to put actually housing in there or it's going to be one huge shopping center. But I saw plans for it. And it looked like it was going to be kind of what did they describe it? I believe they called it like Venetian, something like that. I can't remember where I saw that. I don't know if it was here on the neighborhood app. Let's see what else. What else is going on? Oh, okay, I guess Phoenix got flooded also on the freeway. Let's see. Is there anybody posting anything? Wow. Okay, so this right here was the amount of water that was that fell in Phoenix. So as you can see, this video here, someone shared their video. The post was, does anybody have any footage of the rainfall? Oh, this is someone in a Jeep. Wow, they're just blazing right through that. You can see how high the water is. That car, wow, almost to the bottom of your door if you're in a sedan. It's kind of crazy, huh? That's a lot of water. That's yeah, monsoon came a little late this year, which is interesting. That's another video, well, a photo. Let's see, does anybody else submit anything? There's 5 fatalities in Globe. That's where they got hit really hard. Yeah, someone's calling this a rare major rainstorm. It's so bogus to make a big deal out of it. The media is distorting things by being sensationalistic as usual. What else? Does anybody else post anything? Yeah, during monsoon it always floods. So they make it sound like the person commented sensationalistic. But yeah, when monsoon's here, you gotta just stay off the road, especially when it starts raining for a while like that, especially for a couple of days. I don't care who I work for. I'm not putting myself in danger. And if you're just gonna have to go a day or two without my without my services, I guess. Some people are just like, oh, I gotta go to work. Screw that. Your life is more precious than a freaking $40 a day paycheck, 60, whatever it is. It's not worth it. So yeah, that was that flooding. So let's see. See what else is here. So yeah, flooding. SpaceX rocket launch. Look at the sky, people. 6 hours ago. Okay, someone was like, let's see. We had some really strong wind yesterday. It just kind of blew through here. I actually have a footage of it, but it's not uploaded. But you can hear it. Oh my God, the thunder was so loud. It just rumbled your chest. We saw a king snake too about 4 nights ago. We were sitting at the fire and the king snake slithered right through my legs, came from behind me. We're all sitting around the fire in these big plastic chairs. And slithered right through my legs, and it was a king snake, so black and white. And then a friend of ours was sitting in the middle, and then my hubby was sitting across. It slithered through my legs, and I'm like, snake. And they kept talking, and I'm like, guys, snake. They flew up out of their chair. I mean, I got up too, but they were just like, they didn't take me serious. I mean, what was I going to do? Scream it? But I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't get footage of it. But our buddy took a snapshot of it. Beautiful, probably 3 feet long, maybe 4. Just a beautiful snake, sort of shiny and beautiful. Hey, it's Mother effing Kane. How you doing? He's like, yeah. What you doing, Kane? What you doing up so late? You cracked me up, girl. You're baking? You're making a cake? Aw, that's so nice. I'm just looking through the neighborhood app, seeing what else is. Wow, a woman has apparently shot a man in a road rage incident. She's like, "F you, mother effer." um, you know, they need to pass out ashwagandha. I'm telling you, it needs to be installed in all the cars like a spray to calm these people the f down. Jeez. It works for me. It puts my Hulk in the closet. I mean, if it works for me, it should work for everybody. I got a very temperamental Hulk in my closet. So, oh, you're about to go to work? It's 5 a.m. over there? Ah. Well, I wish you a wonderful day at work, Kane. You're awesome. Steer clear of the Arco gas station located on Thomas and 16th, as their pumps are currently experiencing technical issues that may cause them to malfunction and potentially overcharge customers. Oh no! That's a convenient malfunction. Fresh chicken eggs for sale. Oh yeah, so that we have an autonomous car that's a transport, right? It's like a taxi, like a Lyft, like an Uber, and you can order this car and it drives itself and it takes you to your destination in certain parts of the city. And it's they actually took their cars off of. They gave them the day off due to flooding. I guess during crash course test day for Waymo, they're called Waymo. I guess they didn't test the autonomous car out on flooding. You're in Pennsylvania, man. You're awesome, Kane. Mother effing Kane. Yeah, so Waymo was shut down for the day, and that's probably a good thing because it shows Waymo's stuck in a flood. So I bet it was just like, what the heck do I do? Because it works on a bunch of sensors. It's got sensors all over the car, cameras, and that poor car was stuck. You guys want to see it? This is what Waymo looks like, and I've actually done a short on this because when my mother was out there in Phoenix, we had her in the at Banner University, and when I'd go visit her, and on my way home, usually it was kind of late. There'd be a couple of these cars on the road, several actually. This is a Waymo right here. This is an autonomous car. Autonomous, or anyways, this is a Waymo right here. It's called Waymo. So you see all these are like cameras and sensors mounted on the front, on the top of the car, the vehicle, and then I believe there's more on the bumper on each side, and possibly the middle. I never got to really walk around one. Uh, and you know what kind of car it is? It's a freaking Jaguar. So it's a very nice car, luxurious car. I was driving by one night, and there was one guy in the passenger seat and two others in the back seat. And I turned and looked at them because it was just the coolest thing. And I waved at them, and they're like waving. And I did a short on that just a while back ago. But yeah, that's Waymo right there. That's a self-driving Jaguar right there. That's stuck in the mud. It's kind of cool. I tried to see if I can organize a ride with Waymo, but you think it's ugly? Dangerous, man. Uh, you know what? I mean, I don't care if it's a freaking Volkswagen. I mean, it's just something cool, right? I tried to arrange for a ride, but it wouldn't service where in our area, so I was kind of bummed. I didn't want to have to like drive somewhere closer and then call for a ride. It was just too inconvenient. But I did want to get in one and see if the experience. I wanted to experience that little adventure there with Waymo. But there's so many. You see many of them, dozens of them on the road. It's kind of cool. Come on, man. Yeah, so that's Waymo right there. Come on, man, Kane, mother effing Kane. Yeah, that's Waymo. Waymo. And I was very excited to see one of these because I was like, what is that thing? It's got all these gadgets on it. Look like little rocket launchers. I'm like, what is that? Is it the Jaguar of War? Jaguar of War. Let's see what else is going on in the neighborhood app. So yeah, I heard about that Waymo getting stuck, and they just shut down services for until the flooding was passed. Oh my God, is that a bobcat? It looks like a freaking bobcat. Someone's like, does this cat belong to anybody? It looks like a freaking bobcat. I mean, the head looks like a bobcat. It's not. It's not a bobcat. It's got a full tail. It's all sitting in the window. Poor cat. Oh, little guy. Let me see what else is going on. Gosh. So I watched Deadpool and Wolverine earlier. I was kind of just the internet wasn't working very good. I'm like, screw it, I'm watching a movie. That was funny. It gave me a nice chuckle throughout the movie. Hey Lex, how you doing? How's Mama? I'm sorry I forgot to ask you how Mama was the other night around the hot cocoa live. How's your mom? Yeah, I'm still here. I just haven't been making doing going live lately because the internet's so bad here. They're working on it, but it's taking a little longer than usual. So apparently, I kind of got a bit of the scoop on the internet. So apparently, the box that the village is using. There's a better one, and I think they're waiting to install the better box, the updated one, because the old one possibly has gone obsolete. So they're like, well, you should upgrade to this our new box. And he's like, well, is it better? And They're like, well, yeah. So I think that's in the process of happening currently. So we'll see. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else interesting. I haven't looked at the neighborhood up in quite some time. Everybody's okay? Lex rocks, man, from Kane. Oh, thank you, Shadow Soldier. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. So yeah, there's Halloween is right around the corner. There's already costumes up in the stores. Actually, I was thinking I need to do a store run probably later today. I need some butter and I need what else do I need? So I got some lamb marinating right now. So if the internet is good, we'll be cooking lamb tomorrow, and I can go live. I'm gonna be barbecuing some lamb, and I'm gonna do some zucchini and squash with it, probably some onions, and I'll have that with some rice and a salad probably. Good night, Lex. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Much love to you and your mama. So yeah, I've been wanting to read that book. So it was called what is it called? Signs of the Anasazi, something like that. I was talking about it a couple lives ago, I think, and it's just real interesting. But by the time I get to bed, I'm just too tired to read. So Phoenix has cooled down tremendously. It's in the 50s here, which is nice. Finally, I get to start wearing my sweater and my jacket. Where's my jacket? Where's my jacket? Oh, God, so nice to wear my jacket again. I could actually start wearing pants now. Maybe. As long as my upper body's warm and I got socks and shoes on, I'm fine with shorts. But it's so green. Like, there's a spot where I want to go hike, and there's supposed to be like kind of some kind of cave or dwelling. It's not like a far walk-in cave. It's just like, um, excuse me. It's what's that white rock called? Not limestone. It's like white powdery rock. Can't remember. Anyways, it's the mountain is made of that, and apparently there's like this. It's been dug out to where it was possibly a dwelling way back in the day, and the trail shouldn't be that hard, and it's not too far from here. And I've been waiting for the rain actually, because the softer the ground, that's what I like to hike on. I like to hike on saturated ground, so it's not so slippery. I mean, I'll have my stick and everything, but I don't like hiking in real slippery dirt with rock because you could slip and fall, and I just don't want to do that. So when the ground is saturated, I like that. I'd rather hike with the ground saturated than really bone dry and slippery. And good night, everybody from Lex. Susie B. Rocks. Aw, thank you, Lex. Have a good night. Good to see you. And have a great week, Lex. Let's see. Oh my God, baby kittens. Oh, this couch. Oh, and I need to rearrange this place. So I've been thinking the kitchen table, I want to just pull it out of here, throw that away, keep one chair. The couch I'm sitting on right here, right now, I want to move it over to where the dining area is at. And then I just want to put a chair right here. This is my like studio. So I need to do that soon. I need to just do that. I don't know if I unscrew the table, if I'm going to need silicone to seal the holes. So I'm just not sure yet. Just get me a power tool. Get me some power tools. Oh, they got some of these guys on camera already. The three girls, the two teenage girls that were chased by the three males, they got them on camera. Little jerks. They're like little sticks. Oh, just grab one. Just give me a couple of them. Oh. Okay, let's see. Go find your dogs and keep them home. They're running amok at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. People are outraged. Just everybody needs ashwagandha. Cockroach, welcome back. Let's see. I don't see anything else that's interesting here in the next door app. So yeah, I had two more choose your own adventure books I wanted to read, but since the internet was so crappy, I just took the books back. It's like, darn, I'm not gonna be able to read those anyways. I wanted to share the books, but they'll be there. If the internet gets better, I'll go get another one. I've been going through a lot of books from the library. I just took back like 6 of them. And I'm just looking for clues in all the books that I'm finding, but I'm actually, I think I've had my fill of the research that I've been doing. When was that? 2 days ago. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I see that's interesting to share. Anybody have any plans for the week? Anything fun? So it's the 29th. So we got, let's see how many more days left. One more day. Tomorrow's the last day of September. My goodness. God, this freaking year is flying by. My goodness. Yeah, I don't see anything. I haven't checked this. Aw, is that cat? Cat looks like it's sleeping. Poor little thing. Okay, I wish they wouldn't post pictures like that. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to watch that. Looks like Frankie's live. What's Frankie doing right now? Is he at Mickey D's getting his breakfast? He is. Frankie's at Mickey D's. Well, no, he's probably at Dunkin' Donuts. That's where he was last time. Waiting for them to open so he can get his breakfast sandwich. Sitting in his car. I was watching. Usually he goes on right before I go to bed, and I'll pop in like the last couple times he's been there. I don't know if anybody knows Frankie. Kane, you're still at home? Oh my God, you're gonna be late for work. Oh my goodness, you're getting ready to go to work? Make sure you turn off that oven before you leave the house. You know the deal. Wasabi. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, I hear them say it in Mike's channel, talk about wasabi, but I never put two and two that it's you, USA all day. Wasabi. Um, come on, girl. Wasabi rocks, man. Why you gotta go to work? Are you taking your motorcycle? Okay. So yeah, that's what else? What else has been interesting? So we had a snake. We had a snake the other night. Uh, some of the residents here said that they've had a skunk sighting. One gal was trying to go to the bathroom. There's like a bathroom here, men and women, and then showers. And she was like urgently needing to use the restroom. She like was like sprinting down to the bathrooms over here. There was a skunk in front of the door. So she's like, God dang it, I need to go out really bad. The dirty little skunk. I found like this centipede, like this big. I don't think it was this big. That sucker was like this round. Like that round. Not that big. Don't embellish, Susie. Well, including the legs. So that thing was pretty big. And it was like all contorted. And I was doing laundry. I like to do midnight laundry. Anyways, the door was propped open and it had fallen in the cement crack, right, which is like a half an inch wide. The thing was all contorted, like upside down, like, oh, poor little guy. Like I didn't have a stick or nothing. I found a magazine in the laundry room and scooped the poor little guy up and got him up back on his feet. And I was like, poor little guy. Hopefully he wasn't like hurt. But then I kind of scooted him out of the sidewalk and onto the dirt, and he just like crawled away. The thing was huge. I think they bite. It was a big one. I haven't seen any other wildlife. I haven't seen any deer or javelina. There's a lot of freaking ants, though. God dang. We have an ant infestation. Like there's like black ants that took up residency in this fifth wheel. So I had my caramel and chocolate syrups on the counter, and just for like the past 3 days, okay, I've been checking it, and then today I went to make coffee earlier, and I saw one ant on the counter. I'm like, oh, and I went to go like check my caramel bottle, and they're all crawling up the caramel bottle. Oh, so bad. And then I was like, gosh dang it. So I started like whatever, sweeping them off. And they all followed each other and disappeared in the wall. I'm like, you bastards. So there's some in my room, the bedroom. They're in the walls somewhere. I don't know what the heck is going on with them. All the ants outside are like the red ones. And then I was cleaning out this little area here where I'm parked. There's like a little flower bed, and it was covered in leaves. So I was like cleaning the leaves out a couple of days ago, and just a freaking swarm of black ants came up and like covered the little solar lights. I'm like, oh my God, they were like all over my arm. I'm like, God dang, they weren't biting me. They just shoot a swarm of them. It was like a black swarm of all of them. I was like, so there's black ants in here. I found every time I find a red ant, I do dispose of it quickly. I don't want any of those bastards in here, especially the scout. That was a scout. I'm looking for something to go and tell the rest of the crew to come on over. Let's haul this piece of whatever they found away. I'd rather have the black ones in here than the red ones, honestly, because the red ones bite. These little black ones. I found a little spider in the shower, a little cute little spider. He was like soaked in the water, and I like picked him up and put him up on the shelf, and he's like, oh, looking at me, like, oh, I like you, little guy. They're so cute. It was like the little short-legged spider with the big eyes. They to me they look like a little Range Rover. They're like a little they look like a little like a Range Rover. I don't know. They're so cute. They have a personality too. I don't know this. I saved those. I like those. They jump too. They hop. So I saved. He's in the bathroom somewhere. Um, I picked him up on a hair clip and put him on the shelf, and he's gone now. I don't know how he ended up in the water. I must have knocked him over while I was showering. I don't know why he hangs out in there. Get out of the freaking shower, crazy spider. So let's see what else. What else is going on? Let me change this music. So we're almost at an hour. Anybody watch that channel, Dougie Corrado? He does a storytelling. He just did a story on Joshua Tree. Is that the recent one with the the if anybody's familiar with the obelisks that have been showing up in places? I know that there was one spotted out in the desert. There, I don't know if it was a hoax or whatever it was, but it kind of played on that the story, and it was crazy. Was it the recent one? I know. Let me see. The most recent was it. Was it in the Virginias? Gosh darn it! It was a ski story one. Um, and then I think right after I finished watching it, like the obelisk one, the Joshua Tree story came up, and I went ahead and watched it, and that was crazy. But it's like a good 56 minutes. So if you like storytelling, this guy he stands in he's in front of the camera. They do visuals while he's telling the story, so it's kind of nice. Or if you're just kind of tinkering around the house and just put it up loud and listen to the story, you'll enjoy it. But it's a neat channel. The stories are pretty good. I think I got hooked when he did a story on Sedona, and I'm like, no, it wasn't Sedona. Well, yeah, it was Sedona, and then it was Jerome, and I was just hooked on his stories. She's like, oh man, that's too close. That's too close to where I'm at. There's so many crazy things on YouTube. So if I try to watch something, it'll buffer and it'll take me forever to finish watching it. And I got like regular TV out here, but it's like six. I think it's like six channels, and they're all stupid. They're just like, there's no point. They're either like old shows or they're news, and I really don't care for either one of those. I did watch a guy make a TV antenna out of a paper towel roll and paper safety pins. He had some wire, and he soldered a few things together, connected it to a coax cable, plugged it into the TV, and voila, he had Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, they came out with those antennas where they were going to do away with like some kind of the TV station antennas or whatever. You had to buy a like an antenna box for your TVs. This was like trending, like I don't know how many years ago. It's probably more than maybe what 10 years ago or more. And like Walmart had them for like real cheap. Then you can go to Walmart and buy this little box. It was to get your TV stations. Does anybody remember that? So, anyways, this guy made one out of a freaking. Well, I'd have to build one myself to see if it actually works because I mean, it looked to be functional because he like plugged it into the TV and showed that he had it on TV on air, and without the coaxial cable plugged into the TV with the device he just built, there was no there was no there was nothing. It was dead air, and then as soon as he plugged in that coaxial cable, he had TV. But he was calling it Wi-Fi, so this guy was probably from China or something because he wasn't American, but he was calling it Wi-Fi. I think he meant antenna. He should have worded it antenna because I read the comments and people were like, "That's an antenna. You just built an antenna." He did some. I like to watch those invention thing channels because I know I made a Wi-Fi repeater with a shop light. So you buy the little USB stick, and you take out the light bulb, and you put the USB stick inside of the. I think it's an aluminum housing that houses the light bulb, and it usually it's connected to a clamp that you can clamp it anywhere while you're working in a shop. Anyways, I put the Wi-Fi extender, which looked like a USB stick, in the middle of that. And when I lived up in the mountains, and I ran the cable outside. The longer the cable, you kind of lose strength in it. I noticed. I think I had like a 10-foot cord, and I tried to go longer, but it was like losing the signal was weaker. Anyways, I stuck it outside on my balcony and pointed it out into the trees. And I was able to get a good Wi-Fi signal that wasn't. I was actually able to get several Wi-Fi signals. But yeah, that worked pretty good. I should like build one and show you guys. It's not very hard. But some of the stuff this guy was building was kind of off the wall, and people were like, "Oh." The comments were so comical. Uh, this one guy's like, "So this will work if you're standing on your right foot and holding on to your left ear." It's like some people they have to say something. They just have to be mean. I think what was more exciting about watching the invention video was watching the process of someone building something with their hands. I mean, that's so mesmerizing. And he was soldering and everything. And one guy was like, "You're the best soldering person I've ever seen. I've been doing it for 20 years." And like he soldered it perfect. It was just perfect. Yeah, I was actually noticing that also. But very precision soldering. Wait, how did I end up? How did I end up on Stuart's channel? What the heck? It's like my whole feed has got bunch of Stuart's videos. What is up with that? It's crazy. Some of these videos are just I can't believe that they're actually on YouTube. Here's the title. It only works once in a lifetime, and today it found you. Check your bank account when it ends, and it's like a whole hour and 22 minutes. It's like, what a gimmick to get you to freaking watch this BS for an hour and 22 minutes you'll never get back in your entire life. And the darn freaking video got 54K views. Can you believe that? How many people clicked on that because they believed it? My God. Unbelievable. People fall for that crap. How to play poker. So I was watching a video earlier on a guy talking about how to play games and all the myths and things in regards to casinos and rigged games and stuff. And he's actually a technician. He's a slot tech, whatever he calls himself. He goes, no, that's true. It doesn't matter if you go on the weekend or weekday. He says there's no way to tell if it's going to win. But he does say to keep a budget and stick within your spending budget, and don't bet the farm. I was actually thinking about going to the casino and playing Keno, but it got too late. Like, we'll just try my luck with the live and see how StreamYard has a new feature. They have a QR code now that you can put up on your screen, and you can link it to whatever store, a channel, video, basically advertising, whatever you want it to do. Actually, where is that QR code? Where's the option to use it? Let's see. Yeah, they're just adding features left and right. I don't see it. Maybe it's before you go live. Oh no, there it is, a QR code. Let's see. So for instance, you can title it. So I'm going to put latest video. If anybody's still using StreamYard. And then all I got to do is go to my channel. See, my latest video is, so we'll pull out a short, which is nature clouds. Okay, so we'll grab the link, copy that, put the link in here, and create. Let's see what happens. So how do we present this? Show. All right, there it is. Do we have a? So up in the left corner, you'll see the QR code. That's how easy it is to use. Basically, you name you name what you, so you know what the heck it is, and just grab a link. It could be showcasing somebody's channel, or not showcasing, but sharing someone's channel, one of your latest videos. It could be a link to your store. And I don't know how this works, because they say, oh, the viewer can scan the QR code, but if they're on their phone, there's no way they can scan the QR code unless they got a secondary phone and they can scan the phone that they're watching on. Unless they're watching on TV or a tablet, I think it's more convenient to scan it with the cell phone. I don't know if tablets have a QR code scanners. It would have to be your phone, I guess. But yeah, that's the latest feature with StreamYard is the QR code. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll see. We'll see if that works. I didn't edit a video with my recent road trip. So see, we're in an hour and 12 minutes. I don't know if I should go to bed now. Should I make some coffee? Is anybody having coffee right now? All right, let's change this music. So what am I going to do later? I'm going to try to install some of these and see how well they work tomorrow night, later on tonight. These are outlet gaskets for your outlets. I don't know if you can see them. But they're waterproofing your outlets, so I'm going to see how well they work. They're very soft. They're very, very soft rubber. So I'm going to try those. See, I'm going to install as many as I can around here, the village. So I'll probably do that later. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll probably be cooking some lamb later. I got some lamb marinating and some barbecue sauce. That's how I love to eat my lamb. And it's just 2 little steaks. So we'll see how the internet is doing later, and I could do some cooking. We'll do live cooking on the grill. Hopefully it's dry tomorrow, later today. I didn't see any rain in the forecast. We've been getting quite a bit of rain, but steady rainfall here. So later on today, let's see if I can pull up the hourly. Oh, okay. So by let's see, what time am I gonna cook? Maybe around 2 my time, maybe or between 2 and 3. I'll start cooking. It'll be 79 degrees, perfect. It's like partially cloudy, but sunny. So tomorrow will be a really good day for the barbecue. So I'll do some lamb. And I think I'm going to do... Boy, it'd be nice to have lamb on a skewer with zucchini and onions. I wonder how it would come out. If I just skewer the lamb, shish kebabs, right? I wonder how it would cook. So these are like little lamb, like they look like little sirloin steaks. I don't know if one has a bone. They're pretty small too, but I can make like probably 2 nice skewers out of that lamb that I got. Got 2 little lamb steaks, and they're so tender. Just want to eat them raw. Maybe a fire tomorrow night too, because it's going to be nice and cool. What time is it going to? I mean, what's the temperature? It's going to be in the 60s. So all the way to 8 p.m. It's going to be in the 70s. That's perfect for a fire. Okay, yeah, Monday night fire, huh? Barbecue and a fire. So I'm looking for another spot in the river to do some more magnet fishing. I gotta find a place that's not so rocky. There's a lot of river rocks here, and the magnet gets stuck, like the last short today. I didn't put the whole video in there because I literally had to walk into the water and save the magnet uh, from uh, from its demise. I was like, gosh dang it! I was like up to just below my knees in the water, pulling that magnet out of there. It got wedged in between some river rocks, but that was funny. I got it all on video too, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna kind of leave that part out. I just kind of just did a short with the magnet being stuck there and me trying to pull it out. But it was fun. I had some fun. I need to find some bridges that I could throw that thing off of. And the bridge here, it's got too much foliage around it. It's got these big trees, so if I throw it out, it's like I'm gonna get all caught up in branches. So that's why I've been driving around looking for places to explore and adventure. But it's been raining so much, so I was headed towards Sedona. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday, and I ran into like freaking three storms. Like there was a storm to the north, there was a storm in the east, and there was a storm in the freaking south. And I was like, man. And I was headed actually west to this little coffee house called the Bruja, right? Um, and there was a storm to the north. There was a storm behind me, and there was like a storm in the east. And I was like, damn, big old storm, big storm cells. There was a rainbow. It was just beautiful. The sky was crazy. So yeah, let's see, a minute 18. I think that's long enough. So anyways, hopefully you guys have a great week, and thanks for popping in. We'll see. Let's see. Where's the, oh, I gotta go actually to the, okay, there it is. Let's see. Let's see who the top fans are. Shadow Soldier is number 1. Wasabi number 2, and Lex D is number 3. And that's, I believe that's because of the chat. Actually, they're all tied. They're kind of, it's showing they're all tied, but they're showing coming in one first, second, and third. So then it's Cockroach and then Kane. Mother effing Kane. So those are the top fans for this live, and I appreciate you all. Push that like button, and hopefully it wasn't too boring. I was just trying to share a little bit around the area and back home. Some news. SpaceX did a launch. That was interesting. We've been getting a lot of flooding around these parts recently, and I shared some neighborhood news. And so maybe later on today, we'll see how the internet is, and if it's working, then we'll go live and we'll cook some lamb on the Barbie, huh? So maybe you guys will come back and hang out with me while I cook something delicious. I think I actually do want to do it on a skewer, but we'll see. So thank you for the top fans, Shadow Soldier, Wasabi, and Lex D is Cockroach in 4th, and Keen Sample in 5th. Thank you guys, and push that like button. I'd appreciate it. So I will see you all later. I'm going to bed. I think that coffee I had earlier made me tired, so can't have another one. Anyways, so yeah, the newest feature here on StreamYard is the QR code right here. It lets you personalize it to your store, to a channel, to a video, whatever, and it lets you display it right on the screen. So start up in the 10-day. We'll see you all later. And whoever just popped in, I think I'm freezing. Okay, so whoever just popped in, have a great week. We'll see you all later. I gotta do my nails too. Can't pin yet, but we'll see. So have a good night, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you all later.